What's up, world? This is your girl P. So, how to take your power back? Well, let me give you my insight on this, and this is coming from my own personal experiences. So, when I say that this is my disclaimer, it's my disclaimer. Okay, I don't say anything because I think I know everything. I don't say things to project or to try to convince or anything like that. I'm just sharing my vantage point. You could take bits and pieces of what I say or not at your leisure. But how to take your power back is forgiveness, right? And we hear that a lot, how to forgive people. Excuse me. How to forgive people. Well, forgiveness is not for the person you're forgiving. This is why people, I feel, don't want to forgive because in their mind, it's like I'm giving this person a pass. But forgiveness is for you. And the reason why it's for you is to take your power back. Because I could look at situations from when, like, I was in high school, and I'm just using this as an example because I don't like to go back in history that far, but I only do it to make a point. It's like I used to get, it used to be things like, when it came to boys. Like, for some reason, girls didn't like me. I don't know why. I wouldn't even try to put myself in their mind to figure out why. But they didn't. Not all, but some. So I received a lot of negativity, and it isn't until I got into astrology as to I know why, but then I didn't. You know what I'm saying? And it was confusing because it's like, what did I do to you? I didn't even do anything to you. Right? But when I became an adult, even prior to me even learning about astrology, when I became an adult, I chose to forgive them. And a few women that I experienced things with, I reached out to them on my own free will to let them know, hey, I forgive you for, back in the day. I forgive you. Like I literally reached out to a few, which were then at the time that I reached out were grown women, but when those things happened, we weren't. And the reason why I bring this up is not to bring up old stuff. It's to make a point. Forgiveness is for me because I refuse to walk around bitter at some and angry at somebody for number one, something they did when they was a child. But even still, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times we harbor resentment in our heart and we don't know that that lowers our vibration. It brings us down. But even then, I wasn't doing it because of that because I didn't know anything about astrology. It's just the type of person I am. I'll forgive you because it don't make sense for me to be mad at you for the rest of my life. It's something you got to deal with because it's something you did. You know what I'm saying? And it's not saying like me put that energy back on that person. That person has to forgive themselves for they know not what they did. We all make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, and I'm not saying that I don't say stuff like this to like throw something out there so somebody could catch it. Like I'm just gonna be, oh, she's a forgiving person, so let me go back and talk to her because she's gonna forgive me. No, that's not what I'm saying. Don't read too much into what I'm saying. All I'm saying is forgiveness is for you is how to take your power back. Because again, if you don't forgive people, I'm not saying that when you forgive people you gotta talk to them again and all this other. That's up to you. But the point of forgiveness is for you is to free yourself because otherwise you'll be bitter. Who wants to walk around being angry and bitter at something that you can't change that already happened? You know what I'm saying? It's like you walking around with a chip on your shoulder. You're mad, you're angry at something that happened a long time ago and you can't change it. So it's like you gotta forgive because it's for you so that you won't be feeling weighed down. That's why a lot of times people, I think, which makes people more upset at me, which I don't understand, because they can't understand how you keep going, how you still happy. Why are you trying to take my happiness from me? You can't take a happiness from somebody you didn't give. That's internal. This is why, because happiness comes from God. So when you put God first in your life, you get your joy for him, your fulfillment from him, and it's internal. So what God gave to you can no man take, because it's not on you, it's in you. You can't take something out of me that's in me. You can't do that. So meaning, like, like I said, if it came to a relationship and the person felt like, I'm gonna take your man or whatever, and it could be the same thing with you. You end up being with somebody that somebody used to be with, vice versa. It happens to all of us, right? But I'm just using this as a hypothetical, because the incidents that I had a lot as an adolescent was with girls over boys. So it kind of goes into adult life a lot of times, and I'm not speaking those things into existence. It's just because I still experience those type of things. I still experience hate from women, unnecessary hate from women about men. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. I've experienced this all my life. So it's like, I hate to say that I get used to it. It's just that I don't let it get to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't sit here and try to figure out why people are the way that they are. That's insecurity to me. So you just projecting or whatever. But I'm saying that I have to forgive them, because if I don't forgive them, then the way that they feel about me, I become it. So it's like it's a transfer of energy. They don't like me for whatever reason. They don't like me. I take that energy because they don't like me, and then I become bitter because I'm holding on to an emotion that came from somebody else. Now I'm bitter and I'm mad, and if I was to see them, oh, that bitch, or she don't like, and instead of acting like that, I'll laugh. I might even say hi. Which probably will make them mad because they want me to be mad. It's like when people want you, people try to control you. Take your power back, because I don't know. It's if it's like cross manipulation or something like that. Is that if a person is trying to make you angry and bitter, you do the opposite. It's like, why would I be mad? That's what you want me to be. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm gonna be happy. You know what I'm saying? Because for what? Over a guy. You see, whoever this person is that you don't like me for, I don't even know who it is. So I'm not finna sit here and try to figure out why you're upset. All I'm gonna do is forgive you and take my power back, because I'm not finna sit here and wreck my brain trying to figure out why you don't like me. That's not my problem. My problem, none of this is my problem, because if I never cross paths with you, I wouldn't even be having a situation. I didn't even do anything to you. And a lot of times people don't understand that. They don't even know, excuse me, they don't even know why they're mad at you. They don't know. If you never did anything to them and they had to sit there and think about it, like, why am I really mad at her? They don't even know. They couldn't even come up with an answer. And it makes no sense. And you, as a person who that energy is getting directed towards, that. It's like, I know that you're mad at me. It's something that it don't have nothing to do with me, but you're taking it out on me. And because you're taking it out on me, and I know I didn't do anything to you, I forgive you, because that's me taking my power back. Because if I react to the emotion that you're trying to give to me over something I don't even know why you're mad about. It's different if a person came to you and addressed you like an adult, especially when you're an adult. You wouldn't expect that when you were younger, right? That's why you gotta forgive them, because they didn't know what they was doing, because you did stuff too. But when we become adults and we are angry at a person and we don't even know why we're mad at them, and then we throw that energy on that person, we want that person to take that energy that we throw on them and come back with us to give us a reason why we mad. And you don't even know why you're mad. You just want that person to, it's like you want that person to be mad with you so you can have a reason to be mad at them. So, case in point, I'm a Gemini, right? And I talk about it all the time, and I think that's what make people mad, is because I'm confident in the energy that I carry. I like who God made me to be. What's wrong with that? You should be happy with who God made you. Dig into the information on the energy that you have so you can be proud of it. That's all you got to do, instead of getting mad at another person for being proud of their own selves. It's retarded to me. You know what I'm saying? So because I had that energy, it's communication. You see, I talk a lot, right? But I'm also the type of woman that speak up for herself if need be. You know, I don't have a problem with it. But a person will throw that energy onto me and want me to react out of my ego, meaning I start going off on them and cuss them out or whatever, and then that'll give them the reason to say they don't like me. And that's crazy, right? But I gotta forgive you, and I gotta see it. If I'm in a higher vibration, I gotta be able to see that and see what you're trying to do, because it's cross manipulation. You're trying to manipulate me and to get me to be upset with you for whatever reason. You're upset with me, which you don't know, but you want a reason to justify why you mad at me. So if I go off on you, then you're gonna be like, yeah, that's why I don't like her, because she be talking, and it's like you trying to do it. You I'm telling you, it's deep. And when you have a cerebral mind like me, you will see these type of things. And like I said, I don't tell these things to project, but a lot of times when you forgive people, you can laugh it off and say, oh, you know what? I see what y'all doing, or they doing, or she's doing, whoever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not pointing fingers, and I'm not like throwing out subs or nothing like that. I've experienced this all my life. You know what I'm saying? So I've grown to the point where I could catch stuff. You know what I'm saying? That people will do things to try to get you to act out of your character, to use that as an excuse as to why they don't like you. And then when you don't react to it, then they get even more mad. And so they start going harder, like they start doing more stuff to try to get you to act out of your character, so they can say, see, this why I don't like her, cause she do this. And when you don't do it, it's like, well, that didn't work. The plan didn't work. You trying to get me to act out of my character to give yourself an excuse as to why you don't like me, you really because really hate is a person that likes you, is mad at you because they like you. It's deep. It's like, I like her because the way she is, but I don't like her because other people like her, and now I don't like her. It's stupid. It's childish, and it makes no sense, right? But when I see that type of stuff, because I'm mature and I'm wise beyond my years, I can see that type of stuff, and it's like, I forgive you because I see what you're doing. It's like I can see it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna let you make me upset with you, and I'm not reacting because I don't want to give you that I'm being myself. Literally, I don't care. You don't have to like me. I'm not about to argue with you over what. I'm not arguing over something I don't know what I'm arguing about. So because I don't know what you're upset for, and you ain't woman enough to tell me why you upset, I will forgive you and walk away and laugh about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not even woman enough to say what's on your mind and tell me why you upset. And you can't come and tell me why you upset because I didn't do anything to you. You just mad for whatever reason. I don't know. And I used to get that all of my life. You know what I'm saying? So this is how you take your power back. You don't react to certain things, especially when you know you didn't do anything. It's like, I don't have to stand up here and defend myself over something. Why am I defending myself for? I didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I forgive you. And I'm gonna keep going because you're mad at your. I don't know what you mad at. You need some help or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it like they're crazy or whatever. You literally need help, because why are you upset with a person and you know you don't have a reason to be? You know what I'm saying? And then, since you don't like a person, now you want to rally everybody up to not like this person too. And everybody that's doing it is because they conforming. They know they don't have a reason to not like this person, and that it's like a mean girl clique. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like you see it in movies. Like you got one girl don't like a girl in a high school, but we're adults now, right? Cause we got adults still doing this type of stuff. This is why I be talking about evolving, because once you become an evolved individual, because we're all individuals, whether we be man or woman, and this because I'm a woman and I'm speaking on women things. This stuff happened with men too. So this message is not just for women. I don't designate my messages just for women because I'm a woman. This goes both ways because men experience the same exact thing. It don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? That when you become an adult, people still don't want to evolve because they still have a childish mentality. This is why I talk about evolving, because when you evolve in your mind, it's like, look, I'm taking my power back because I don't got time for this childish behavior. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have it. I didn't have time for it when I was a teenager. I definitely don't have time for it now. But I'm gonna take my power back and forgive you because you got something going on that don't have nothing to do with me. It's like you're taking it out on me. I don't know what you got going on in your life and why you feel like you want to be upset and rally everybody up to be on your side to justify why you're jealous, because it's just jealousy, and you trying to get everybody to be mad with you so you won't be by yourself. But when people start realizing that that you're jealous and you try to make everybody mad with you, and you realize that it don't make no sense, because I know I ain't do nothing to nobody. I'm the same person that I am on this channel. I give advice. And if that person that quote unquote don't like me, you know what I'm saying? I would give that person advice too, because I don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can get over that, whatever you got going on, but I know it don't have nothing to do with me. But I take my power back because I forgive you, because I'm not finna allow your bitterness to transfer to me, because it's all energy. So when the energy is getting transferred to you, it's like I'm not gonna take that on and receive it, because it don't have nothing to do with me. And you take your power back when you don't react to it, because you just can't react to stuff, especially when you don't know what it is for. It's like, okay, they don't have nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why you mad. I don't know why you mad. I really don't care. But when I say, do you forgive people? You got to forgive people, because you, a lot of times people don't realize what they're doing. They just traumatized by something, and they just projecting it onto you. And you don't have to receive that energy and hold on to it. You could just forgive them. And a lot of times we don't want to forgive people because we think when we forgiving people, we giving them a pass. It's not giving them a pass for what they did. It's not being angry with them, because if you don't forgive them, then you're just as bitter as them. They done transferred it to you. You received it, and now you're holding it. You're holding. It's like somebody passed the ball to you that you didn't never start off with. You walking down the street, you never had it. Now the bitter ball done got past you. Now you holding it, and now your hands is full, and now you can't even receive blessings because you holding on to some bitterness that didn't even start with you. You let somebody send it to you. You took it, and now you carrying it, and you don't even know why you mad. And this is how people that click up with people all be mad together, and they don't even realize why the other they're mad. It's because you allow somebody to transfer energy to you, and you're holding it for what? It's like, what are you mad for? And that's another thing where when where intelligence come in at, like, I'm not about to conform to this. I don't know what you got going on and why you mad, but I ain't trying to go along with this type of stuff because I don't have time for it. And I love saying that I don't have time for it, but I'm gonna forgive you because it's for me. It's not for you. You feel what I'm saying? But that's all I got for you. And I holla though. One love. Peace.